Okay, Gothic Girl here with another story. This is a drinking story, and um, her same group of friends that were going, drink. She goes to one of her friends, mom's house. That she's already decided that okay, y'all can sit here, y'all can drink, blah blah blah, and they were gonna play, games and stuff, because like they play quarters, they play, you know, Captain Dickhead, and I'm not sure that Never Have I Ever was like another one, but she get like they've been drinking for a little while, and she gets mad or something, and she pretty much tells everybody to leave, and of course Harley's like, I'm a lightweight. I can't drive. I'm gonna get a DUI. And of course, Harley's like, what the crap? Well, her friend tells her, hey, if you can get to the gas station, we can park your car and you can ride with me. And you can spend the night with me. And she's like, okay. She didn't have to work the next morning. So she's like, praying to God, like, please don't let me get a DUI. Please don't let me hit anybody. Please don't let me wreck and all of that. And she gets to the gas station, and she's not with anybody else. Like I think the others already took off without her and was going to his house too. But he was gonna drive her. So she parks her car at the gas station that is crowded with full of people that was going to back to tell her ex what she was doing. So she locks her doors and gets her overnight bag and gets in his car. And she's, pretty buzzed. But she's like, also she's had adrenaline rush because she got kicked out of that house and she planned on staying there, and she had drank and drove, and that was something that she has always been told not to do, and this is the only time she ever did that. Because that's why she would drink. She would stay at the place where she was drinking, because that was the rule, is you stay where you drink, so you don't drive and you don't get a DUI. But anyway, she gets in his car, and he is running to probably get her a drink or no, he didn't get gas. He probably got, some drinks or something for the road, or a snack or so. And somebody pulls him to the side and tells him, you know who you got in that car right there. And of course he's like, yeah. And he says, that's so-and-so's girl. You don't know what he'll do to you if he finds you. And of course he looks at him like, what the hell, dude? Like, what? And like, Harley don't even know what's going on, and don't even know who he's talking to or anything like that. She don't really, she was just gonna stay with him, and she didn't, be nosy like that. But yeah, he was telling her that her ex was going to come after him and to kill him or to hurt him in some shape or form. And of course he gets back in the car and he's mouthing off and so mad, and Harley's like, what the heck are you going on about? Like, please stop yelling. And he says, your ex gonna beat my ass, blah blah blah. And Harley's like, what? I haven't even talked to him. What are you talking about? And of course she's like, was he out there? Like, You know, she's been trying to get his attention for a while. But she really wasn't trying to that night at all. She was just trying to, you know, get somewhere so her mom or grandparents or, you know, somebody doesn't know that she's been drinking and driving, because that was something that you don't do. And that was a rule that she did follow at all times. She drank responsibly. She might not have made the best choices, but she didn't make them, you know, life-threatening stuff. Anyways, and she's like, what are you talking about? Why is he gonna kill you? And he says, well, that guy said, you don't know whose gal you got in your car. And I'm like, and she says, we're not even together. And he says, it don't matter. He said that too, that y'all aren't together, but you're his. And Harley's like, she doesn't belong to anybody. And she even says, she said, he threw her away like a piece of trash. And that is not, he's not going to show ownership of her. She belongs to nobody. She belongs to herself. Because that's all she's heard is like she was not allowed to be messed with because she's his. Not that she wanted to be messed with anyway, but that's all that, you know, that's what everyone told her. It was like, oh no, you're his, so they can't do anything. But anyway, she gets mad and she starts mouthing off and saying all kind of stuff about him. But in the back of her mind, she's like, does he really even care? You know, like he threw her away like garbage and started dating another girl. But, I mean, she's just gonna go and just drink her pain away as soon as she gets back to the house. But she wanted to let him know that she was no one's. She was her own person, and she belonged to herself and not anyone else's. Because at that moment, she realized she didn't want to be owned. She didn't want to be called anybody's gal that she wasn't with. And there was more to that. It's like he said he had owned her, or like she was always his and will always be, and he didn't care whoever, you know, tried to have her, they couldn't. It was that kind of toxic thing, but that was the rest of that story. But I mean, she did. She ended up drinking way too much that night just to try to forget what had just happened.